Crafty Angel, Vanessa here from Angel Rose Designs here on YouTube. And today I'm here with another project for the 100 Things 2021 Challenge inspired by Dancing with Pit Bulls. And what I'm doing today is a altered book pages layout. And I've already uh, assembled my two pages together, tape them together. So now what I'm doing is gluing this paper here on here. If I can get my glue to work right, I can work with it. And I don't like the glue stick like this. So we're going to get that one out of here. And we're going to stick with this glue stick that's a little more liquidy. So it'll get me where I want to be quick. Okay. So now I'm going to just take my finger and level all this out. Whoops, a daisy. Now this is just my base that I'm putting down. I'm going to use my glue stick to put some of it down. This is like I believe it's rice paper. I'm not sure because I've had it for a long time. And with these projects, I'm using what I have on hand, which is scrap paper or whatever I have in my room. Okay, so now I want to put this paper, scrapbook paper right here in the center. And I'm going to use the glue that's already on the paper since there's plenty of it. And right here I see it's not going to stick, so I'm going to get my glue stick and just lightly put some on here. So that is that. Now I'm going to trim out this rose here. So I want to put that on my page. And I'm just letting the scissors work, and I'm just moving the paper to where I want it to be. And to make it easier on myself, I just trim off the excess paper. And we're going to do this. And that's that. I'm going to trim off this piece right here also. Because technically I just want the flower part. So I'm going to trim off the leaves. And I'm going to use the leaves in a different project. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to stick that over here. Let's put some glue on it. And I'm just barely pressing on my glue bottle here. I'm going to put that right here. Now, no, I don't want the bricks. Let's get a house in here. I'm going to start here, trimming it out. I only want the little house. There we go. I'm going to put some glue. We're going to stick the little house right here. I'll put the little house right there. Press it on. Get this piece out. And, now what I want to do is let this dry for a minute. So I'm going to do something else while this dries for a second here. We got this cougar paper. We got brick paper. We have leaves. We have this piece. Well, scallop piece. This homemade paper. This paper like I have on the layout already. We have this rose. Let me kind of try to even this out a bit. We have that. We also have, this wallpaper here. Okay, it's all dried up. So I'm going to take these pieces of laces and put them over here because there's something I'm going to do here. And we'll see what happens. So I'm going to take my art glitter glue and just go along here to get the glue all over here. And we're going to put one piece at a time down like that and just press it in. I see I need more here. Now as you stick things over this, it'll stick down. So we'll get that all done and make sure everything's sticking together. You can also use hot glue for this part, but I want to try to keep it, unless it's not going to stick. Well, I see that part won't, so I'm going to put a little dab of hot glue in the corner here and just press that down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger and until I'm comfortable that it's where I want it, to take all the excess off. Okay? Now, what we're going to do is I made my own fabric washi, and I'm going to do a video on how I did it. I'm going to take this, measure to here, and trim it off. And I have this, it's a sticker, so it'll stick on. See, it just peels back off. I'm going to put a little glue for extra security. Not much, just a little. And I'm going to stick it on. And this is just sequin fabric. So we have that on. Now what I want to do is take a strip of this here and make a pocket. If I can't, nope, that's not going to work. So we have to find something else. How about this? And put it just above that and trim it down to the size I want for a pocket. And this is, I believe it's handmade paper, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I want it that wide. Let me get my paper trimmer to be on the safe side. Oh. Okay. Because I want to make sure everything's even. And I can see that this is not. I'm just going to trim an itty bitty piece off that area. And then go in to about, I'd say about 4.5, 4 1/4. Trim that, okay? And just do this. You can take your scissors, because it's already pre-trimmed. Just take your scissors and just go through it. And it'll trim it the rest of the way off. So now we have our side pocket, which is this way. So I'm going to put glue here, here, and here, and leave it as a side pocket. But first, I want to put a little notch here. So what I'm going to do is take my washi tape and just do like that. Take a pencil. This is if you don't have a punch, a circle punch. I'm trying to show y'all ways to do it without having all the other tools. And you just trim around it like that. And then you have your little pole here for the pocket. Now I want it to where I have texture, so I'm going to put it on this side. I'll put this side up because I want some texture. So I'm going to put my glue on these 3 sides here. Not putting it up here because I want this to be able to open. And later on, I'm going to show y'all a different way. And you see, you can still see the lace here. So it's going to flow very, very nicely. And what I want to do is take my washi tape and secure it. Okay, so I'm going to also put glue for my washi because I want to make sure it sticks. Okay, so I'm going to do this, stick it down, trim it right here. Okay, and I'm going to go across here like that. Put this piece down just like that. Trim it over here. Because the only reason I'm doing this with the washi tape is because I've had this for a long time and I want to make sure it sticks. I'm gonna put this here and some down over here and just stick this down here. Now I'm gonna have to trim the back off, but that's all right. Put that there. Put the tape over here. And I'm gonna burnish everything. Make sure everything sticks down. Let me see if I can find my... I'm gonna have a craft-a-lunch one day over here. I want this bone folder. I'm gonna use this one to burnish everything. Just to make sure it sticks down. Because it's got a flatter edge on it. On the rear end of it. And it's good enough for my hand. And it's flexible. It's a Cricut one. But that's alright. It doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna burnish all of this down to make sure the glue spreads. And I have a really, really secure piece. Okay. Whoops, see right here is not secure. So what I'm going to do here, since this piece right here is not securing itself, I'm going to take some hot glue and put it there and burnish it. That way it's going to secure because of the sequence here, this is not going to stick. So I'm going to have to do it to the other half also. Just stick that there and burnish. Okay, burnish it down. Now the rest stuck, so we don't have to worry about that. And I see I need to trim a little more here. So we got that done. And I'm liking it so far, but I want to take a few of these little flowers here from this trim, and I'm going to put them on here. Not all in the same area, but somewhat in the same area. I'm just trimming all the little extra stem pieces off. I'm going to put one there. And this I may stick with hot glue. I'm not sure yet. One there. I'm going to put one right there. Okay. Right there. So I'm going to secure it with some of this glue here. Right on there. Press it for a little bit. And then lift your hand. I'm going to try both ways to see which one secures better. Whoops. Well, not that way. We know the hot glue is going to secure it better. So, we're going to put a little bit of hot glue here. Take that string out because we don't need it. Press it. And we got it stuck down. And it's going to stay there. So, we're going to do the same thing with this one. A little hot glue. Making sure we don't go near our finger. And we're going to press that one. And take all the glue webs out. Because we don't need those. All that is little excess glue that's going to stick on your project. See, I don't know, this kind of paper here, it's hard to stick things on. So I'm just going to, little hot glue, I'm going to put it down and then seal this side with hot glue. So we got all 4 flowers, 3 flowers on. Now what I want to do, is put, let me see. I'm going to trim this down a little because I want to use this trim on here. Okay, and it's going to be put down with hot glue. So I'm going to put a little up here. I like that. I'm going to trim it down. And we're going to put the glue right along the line here. Okay, and then put this on. And there we go. That is stuck down. There. We have our little pocket. We can stick a card in or whatever here. See? Now I'm going to take this pocket. I'm going to put it right by the house. And I need my little thing here to remove the back paint tape backing. I mean, if you don't have a pokey tool, use a sewing pin. I don't always have my pokey tool with me, so I use whatever I have near me. Okay, so we're going to put this down here. And it looks like the house is in the pocket, which that's what I wanted. So, now, let me see what else I can figure out to put on here. I'm just trying to clean off my needle here. My pen, I should say. Okay, so I'm going to secure my glue so it doesn't dry in the little tube here. Okay, so now, what else can we put on here? I want something for the center of the rose here. What can it be? What can it be? What can it be? I don't know yet. But I also want a fleur-de-lis somewhere on here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is a dry erase marker. Just color in the fleur-de-lis. If you don't have no inks, this is the way to go. Okay, and take it and just press it. Oh, well, it didn't work on that part. Well, I'm not going to pull my inks out just yet. Maybe. I don't have an ink pad handy right now. So we're going to save the fleur-de-lis for later. See, that didn't work. So, we know not to use a dry erase marker. So, what else can we put on here to amp it up a little? Sorry about that. I don't know. I need something, but I'm not sure of what it is. So, I'm going to get one of my ink pads out. And we're going to stamp the fleur-de-lis. Okay? And I'm using some hybrid ink, and it's intense black ink from Mindless Crafting. Well, there we go. And it's really, really good ink. Do that. See how juicy it gets? You don't need to press that much on, that hard on it. And then just stamp there, there. See, I did 3 stamps with just one press of the ink. So I can do another one right there. 4, and I still have ink on here. You know. So that's that. We have 4 fleur-de-lis, but the 4th one is hard to find. It's right there. No, we still got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 fleur-de-lis on here. So now, ooh, I have a leaf I can glue on here. And it came from this paper. So in between here is actual leaves. So we're going to put that on. I'm going to put that right here. Because it goes. And all I did was just peel it from the paper here. Let's see, there's a stem right here. I don't know if I can get that out easy. The leaves just came when I was going to put the paper away. But I don't think the stem will come out that easy. So we're going to leave that be. And try to find something else to... I want to try to ink around here. Let me see if I can do that. Let me find a little piece of paper to put at the bottom so I can ink right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to again use this ink here. You can also use the dry erase marker. That would work on that. But I want to use the intense ink so it'll stay. Because it is permanent ink. So, let me find something to put it on with. I know I have some little cotton thingies. Oh, duh. I forgot about these. Haha. So I'm just going to rub it a little bit. Hold my paper here and rub it on. Like that. So it's a little, not too intense, but enough to where you can see that it's there. And I'm also going to do a little bit on the tape. A little bit here on the flowers. I mean, to make them look a little vintagey. Okay, so that's done. We can put this away. Try not to have too much here on my desk, which I have an overload right now. So I'm going to put some of this away. I don't think I need the bone folders right now, so we're going to put those away. Don't need these gigantic scissors, so we're going to put those over here. Okay, now, what I want to do, I think, let me see, I don't want to put it to where when I put it in a journal or something, I can't close it. So, what I'm going to do is call this project done. I need to burnish that, so let me get my tool out. And I'm just going to go like that and burnish it. That way, it'll stay shut. Okay? So, I'm going to call this one Finito. Bonito. So, I will say in closing, be safe. I forgot what I usually say. Stay safe. Be crafty, stay crafty. Be blessed. Be caring. Happy crafting on a budget. Happy everything on a budget. And I will see you all in the next video and on the flip side. Bye-bye for now, crafty angels.